Okay, special good morning to all of you, dear Mass Adoption Team. Please, let's unmute ourselves and let me hear some good morning from you guys.
Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Ben. Good morning,
Everybody.
Good
Morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
From the Philippines.
Very good morning.
Morning to you all.
Okay, that's right. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. We want to appreciate all of you for being here. Today is Friday. And it is very, very exciting when it's Friday because some of you will be going for weekends, some of you will be resting, and we are always happy to come here and discuss some of the happenings in the community. As we all know, Fridays, the admin will not be here, so we shall be doing our thing, taking ourselves back and revised and make sure that people understand what TBC is all about, where we are going to, and do some kind of recap, okay, of some of the things that we have been discussing so far. You are just joining this meeting for the very first time. Know that this meeting is taking place Monday through Friday when it is 8 a.m. West African time. It's a kind of 2-hour meeting where we have the admin of TBC who is always with us. And the first hour is kind of a monologue with the admin, and the second hour we ask questions and answers. So guys, stay muted. Make sure that you control your mic, okay? One of the rules here, you control your mic. And if your video is on and you're not putting on your shirt, please make sure that you put on a shirt because we don't want to see your body for those that usually forget to put in their shirts when there is a training going on. We know that some of you have very good and good body building. We don't want to see it, so keep it aside. Okay, guys, that being said, all right, that being said, let's go over to more serious matters right now. As we all know, guys, today is Friday and admin just paid the bills. Admin just paid the bills, and today admin paid the bill 17,000.
Yeah.
Please stay muted. Grace, stay muted. All right, so guys, admin just paid the bills this Friday. I need to mute some people. Grace, please need to mute. Okay, so guys, that is the bill that the admin just paid, $17,000 for today's bill. That's remember that the admin pays bills every weekend. All right, some of the bills, admin pay bills, I can say maybe every day because we have Mondays, we have contests, and we have some extra bills that is not even mentioned here. So today, admin has just paid $17,000 for bills. So guys, you have to understand that the admin do pay bills, and the admin is kind enough to make sure that this community move forward, and he's doing everything possible. So the admin fee that we pay, it is being used to pay the bill. So do not complain about the admin fee because that is what is being used to make our community to move forward, all right? So we have lots and lots of things to discuss, but before we go ahead, guys, let me give you the keyword of the day, okay? The keyword of the day is programs, all right? The keyword of the day is program. So if you are just coming in for the very first time, you can use this keyword, okay? Insert this keyword and you are going to get paid, all right? So you go to your Kringle Cash back office dashboard, you go to meetings, you select Mass Adoption Training and you scroll down. Remember that every day you get the link. This is the link for this meeting. Every day, Monday through Friday, you'll get the link from here. And then when you have a keyword, all you need to do is come here, all right? Come here and insert the keyword, all right? The keyword of, oh my God. Sorry about that. So the keyword of today is program. Let me just type this. Okay, sorry about this. All right, so guys, sorry. The keyword of the day is programs. All right. So you insert the keywords and you submit. Okay. You insert the keywords and you submit. That is how. Sorry about that. Yeah. So when you insert the keyword, you're going to have it like this. Your keyword has been submitted. All right. So you get paid. You get paid for submitting the keyword. You go to your Kringle reward and you are going to allow it to spin. Then you can always have the reward that you get for submitting your keyword. So you always have mass adoption training. You'll be having keywords. All right. So join our meeting, get paid. Right. So the admin is paying bills, making sure that everything moves smoothly. Okay. All right, guys, let's move over to other things. If you are just coming in very new, you should know that this is our community, our TBC community, all right? We have our society here known as the Kringle Society, and we also have our own private medium of exchange known as TBC, which stands for the billion coin. TBC stands for the billion coin, and it is a movement, okay? It's a movement for the people, by the people, and for the people, all right? So this is a movement, and this movement is actually to impact humanity. It's actually to serve one another with love and respect, to eradicate poverty globally. And how are we going to do that? We have basic principles that we need to know. And that is why when you come to the keyboard, we have when you come to the back office here, the web page, we have the COVID-19 stuffs where you can have some truth about what is happening today. You have the login, then you have the goodwill, okay? All right, guys, talking about the goodwill, I have some announcement to make, okay? Talking about the goodwill, I have some announcement to make. Remember that yesterday the admin told us that we shall be carrying out the goodwill in Cameroon this week. But like as I speak right now, there is a lot of political tension. And the delegate for social affairs in my country advised me yesterday that it is not a good moment to carry out gatherings of goodwill because we have the main opposition party in my country that they want to riot around. And there's a lot of people being arrested right now. So talking about goodwill, the delegate for social affairs in my country advised us to do it on the 2nd and on the 3rd of October, where she will be around, and we shall have, she's going to accompany us, and we shall have major TV stations for wide viewing and everything that we are doing. So nearly all the major TV stations in our countries will be there because she has promised us to accompany us in this program and to make sure that we have a successful event without any disturbance. So that is why this week we are not going to have our goodwill. So for those who are in Cameroon, you should know that the goodwill for this week has been postponed to October 2nd and October 1st, all right? So guys, we are a goodwill organization, and we have the Kringle Society that covers everything that we do. And when you look at this logo, you can see the hands here, hands holding hands. We empower people globally. You can see the dolphins, which is a very loving animal. Okay, that's the animal that we have used here, a very loving and precious animal. And you can see abundance. We are an abundance community. We believe that humanity have the right to live in abundance, okay? So that's why you see a lot of abundance like the sky, okay, right? The fruits, we just have to live in abundance. We believe that humanity have the right to live in real abundance. And this is like the blood of a living man and woman. So what gives us value to our private medium of exchange is a living man and a living woman, okay? We do not do with dead people. What gives us value is a living man and a living woman as they come to our community and accept what we are doing. So we have two goodwill ambassadors. We have my friend and brother, Stephen Coffey, okay? And we also have myself, right? And guys, you will also realize that we have been doing goodwill in other places. Admin is actually keeping 10% of the admin fee that we are paying for goodwill, okay? So for goodwill, this is all goodwill. This is all the things that we do. This is our admin has promised that we, when everything will be cold, like the lockdown and everything, we shall do goodwill in many countries. So do not think that it's only for few countries. We shall go around the world and do goodwill, like what we are doing here, because we believe in fact, we believe that doing this goodwill will be impacting people globally, all right? It's just food that we are sharing. That is our goodwill program, okay? So you can always come and read our goodwill program and learn some of the things that are happening in our community, okay? So guys, if you also want to see the merchant location, remember guys, we offer free advertising space for all the business people that are in our community. You have the right to register your business on our website for free, and the community are going to see it gradually. So if you want to find out the merchants that are accepting some percentages in TBC, you just come here and put a country, all right? You just come here and put a country, and you are going to see lots and lots of places that are accepting TBC. And right now, as we speak, it looks like Nigeria is topping the league with lots and lots of merchants so far. So guys, if you want, some people are asking, where can I use my TBC? Just come to merchant location, put in the country, and you click on search, all right? And you are going to see hundreds of places where you can actually spend your TBC. For example, this is Nigeria for you guys. You can see that this is Nigeria, and we have many, many, many places that you can actually shop. This is somebody accepting 30%, 50%, all right? And there are just a lot and lot of places you can find merchants. So these are where you can actually spend some kringles, especially for those who are coming new and they're asking, where can I spend my kringle? So do not ask again, where can I spend my kringle? Look at Nigeria only. This is Nigeria for you. This is just Nigeria. And right now we are actually carrying out merchant campaign. All right, we are carrying out merchant campaign, guys. Look at Nigeria so far. Do you see that? Lots and lots of merchants. They are taking over with merchant right now. Now you have many countries you want to select. You have many countries that you want to select, and you are going to see how merchants are concentrated everywhere. So guys, look at, I think this is Port Harcourt and other places. I don't know exactly where we are here. But guys, the merchants are taking over. Merchants are taking over in Nigeria as we speak right now. And other countries, okay? Other countries, you want to find out about other countries, you can always come here and put the country and you click on search. And you have our public notice that defines who we are, what we are doing, and some of the principles that binds us together. Like, I love the first principle, Article the First, which states that do no harm to another being or to the environment and living systems of our world. Give so that one may receive in equal measure. Do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. Be a peacemaker and seek resolutions over conflicts. Always seek to fulfill the intention to co-create together so that all may benefit, right? Use the tool provided by and through the society to assist others to achieve better lives whenever possible. Create opportunities for oneself and others in harmony with these principles and with the use and benefit of the tools of the society and PCA. Use the private medium of exchange that is exclusively available to members of the PCA to spread abundance for one's community and nation, sowing seeds of prosperity that all may share in the abundance and prosperity we create together. Guys, this is our public notice. You might want to read more, okay? You can just scroll down, read Article the Second, venue and jurisdiction. What is our jurisdiction? What is it saying? And you can always go further, policies and protocols. You want to know about our policies and protocols, go and read some of them. It's so awesome what you have here, guys. So that explains who we are, what we are, and what we can do. So guys, make sure that you read this private, public notice. It is very, very, very important, okay? So guys, we need to log into our Kringle Cash back office, all right? We need to log into our Kringle Cash back office right now. But before we log in, guys, we have seen how admin has paid the bills. We have seen the front page of our website. We have discussed it, and you have seen what we all have there. And we have heard the announcement. Before we log into our Kringle Cash back office and move over to other things, let me hear some reactions. What do you think about what we have just discussed during the first quarter of our time? So guys, let me hear from you, your contribution in any of the things that we have just discussed now, and we can move forward. Okay. Is that Mr. Amechi?
Is that Lee?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. And to my friend from Philippines, I say, Salama Po. Welcome. So actually, this is not a make-believe or something to arouse people to start clapping for TBC, but this is just exactly how it's been. Everything we are seeing here is just the way it's been. And we are using this to let people know that TBC is not just here to claim of what it's capable of doing. And then looking at the postponement of goodwill in Cameroon, I see reasons there, okay? Because anything that has to do with politics, you know, if you go about sharing this, they'll think that, hey, this is another opposition party trying to woo people to their side. Right. Just like people were thinking, because when we had the one here in Nigeria, some people actually came back to me later on and say that they were expecting that I am running for a post. That's why I came to confuse with a gift. I said no, that this is from TBC, and that is how it's being planned world over. So we are real, whatever thing we are doing. And if you are new here, just be rest assured that you are in the right community. So thank you, Mr. Mbe, and the rest of the community, because we are doing the right thing. I appreciate you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amechi, for that great contribution. All right, is there another person who wants to contribute? Another person want to contribute on some of the things that we have just discussed? I'm seeing the hands of. Okay, go ahead.
I just came in.
All right, I think you can hear me now. Okay, let's hear from Theophilus.
Good morning, Mr. MB. Good morning, all members of TBC. Please, Mr. MB, the COVID side on the website, I think the video has been removed.
The video for COVID, right? Yeah, we are aware of that.
Yeah,
yeah, don't worry. We'll put another one.
Okay. All right.
But we have documents. We have documents right down. You can download that document, and it has a lot of other video link on it. Okay. All right, guys. Let us. If we do not have any other person who wants to contribute, let us quickly go into our Kringle Cash. I'll be sharing my screen.
Somebody here.
All right, Pastor Isaac. Is that Pastor Isaac?
Yeah, that's Pastor Isaac.
Okay.
Sorry for the little interruption. Good morning to all MB and all admins. Actually, this is amazing that we are in a community of transparency.
Right.
Other colleagues on this page can testify that in the other investment and other avenue that we have all found ourselves some time ago before joining TBC, we never had such kind of transparency. We pay a lot of money for tokens, we pay a lot of money for other stuff like coins, but we don't even know where the monies go. We don't know the people behind the system. We were just in the dark place. And to your surprise, it didn't get to a time, you just hear the site is shut down, you don't even know who to complain to. And it's surprising that we never call this site or these institutions scam. But TBC that is full of transparency, you know where to report even a common mistake that is coming from your own network.
Right.
You'll be shouting on top of your voice to the help desk and to the member helpers. You see, this is amazing. I have not found this anyway because we have all been in other places before, but it wasn't like this. You struggle to get your problem solved. You struggle to log a complaint. You log complaints and it takes a week. No one is even attending to it. but we were comfortable and we were hopeful. Now here we are, TBC, full of transparency. A little bit of information you want, you have it left and right. So guys, this is the best. And this really shows that we are safe. We are in a very safe hands. We only need to work hard, and we need to understand the system, and we need to go by the protocols given by TBC system. So we are not misled. Those of you who have not had better education, and for that matter, you were misinformed, this is the best opportunity to get yourself properly informed so that you can flow with TBC principle, because it's so unique, it's beautiful, and it is full of humanitarianism. All right, so we should be here with two concepts. One, a battle to free the world from this wicked mafia elite, and also the battle to free our individual self from poverty. When we put these two things together, I think we'll be safe and we'll be fighting a good battle. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Pastor Isaac. Really appreciate that contribution. It looks like Professor Julius wanted to say something. Professor Julius, are you there? Don't know. Have to unmute.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I've always been a very silent participant, but I just wanted to remark something about the postponement of the goodwill activities.
Right.
Please, the 2nd of October, maybe it's confirmed by the delegate, but we should be very careful because this situation may extend right up to the date of regional elections, which is supposed to come up on the 6th of December. So I just wanted to let my ambassador to know that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prof. I'm aware of all that, but we have a workshop. We have some workshop with her and the team next week. So if anything comes up, we'll get the community informed. But that is the date that she gave us. That is the date that she said is okay. So we just have to. It is the government. We just have to abide by the rule. So since we have series of workshop with her before that day. So if there's anything with her, because it looks like she wants to sign up into TBC and her team, entire team. So if there's anything, then we'll know. So there's no problem. Okay, Prof?
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. There was somebody I saw like John Sango. Is that John? Something. John?
Yeah, John Sanga.
Oh, it's Sanga. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Good morning, Ambassador Imbe, our great leader. I greet.
Good morning.
And I greet the people in the house, the great people, all TBCians in the house. What you just showed us for the merchant listing in Nigeria, there was a time I signed up somebody and he was asking me that where is he going to spend he said Kringles. So I told him that he should go to the merchant location. He will see all our members there, and he can choose any person there to chop with his Kringle. So to my surprise, he opened the merchant location, and when he opened the merchant location, and he tried to screw up one of the merchants in Nigeria. I don't want to say this because I don't want some people, new members to have negative thoughts. But although I had to say it because we had to checkmate some certain things. So when he called everything TBC in Nigeria. When he called everything TBC in Nigeria, then he asked them their proceedings over how he's going to chop his Kringle. To my surprise, in front of me, they were saying some negative things. So I said, okay, if it is like that, he was.
What you need to do, John? What you have to understand is that we are one skipper. So we are still doing the gathering right now. We are still doing the gathering right now. So we just want to gather merchants. A time will come when we shall sort them out, the good and the bad, okay? So we shall sort them at the right time. So a time will come, a time will come for that. So don't worry, we are working towards that, okay?
And that's exactly what I told him. That's what I said. We are just gathering. Now we are in distribution phase, so we are gathering. So you should not be negative. That everything will be sorted out. That's what I told him. Thank you, Mr. My big Derek, my master and so my leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John Sanger. All right, guys, let's quickly rush into our Kringle Cash. We have a lot of things that we shall be discussing today. Remember that the keyword of the day is program. You're just coming in, the keyword of the day is program. All right, okay. Now, haven't actually looked at the front page of our website. Let's quickly log in. Let's quickly log into our Kringle Cash back office. And immediately you log into your Kringle Cash back office, all right, we have this on the dashboard. We have this table on the dashboard. And another announcement I want to make to you guys is that we shall have the pre-launch of this program next week. There'll be a pre-launch of this program next week. The 8 grains program, the 4 grains program, and the 8 and the 2 grains program. So it will be launched, next week is going to be a pre-launch. Then it is going to be officially launched on the 1st of October. All right, it's going to be officially launched on the 1st of October. Okay, so the pre-launch next week, okay, the pre-launch next week and officially launch on the 1st of October, meaning that a member will decide whether he wants to take he wants to pay 8 grains or 2 grains, which is about $8, or he wants to pay 4 grains, which is about 16.24 USD, or he wants to pay 8 grains, which is about 32.48 USD. So you might want to choose where you want to belong as from next month. Which program do you want to start with? You can start from here, then later on move to 4 grains, then later on move to 8 grains. If you are in any of the programs and you fail to pay any month, you have up to 3 months to catch up by paying all the arrears that you got and catch up. If you want to maintain, especially your millionaire or your billionaire status here, you must make sure that you understand that the spaces are limited. We have limited space just for 111,111. That's for the mass adoption, for those who will be earning the rotator. And for those that will be in the billionaire zone, will be 1,111,111 members. So when you come into your Kringle Cash back office, we have a super promo. If you joined today, the admin gives you a gift from the admin's wallet, about 250 kringles, approximately $3,000, all right, that you have as a gift. And when you pay your admin fee, you are going to have, if you choose the 8 grains program, you are going to have up to 100 TBC. And this promo will end on the 31st of December. For those who are paying their admin fee every month, you keep having at least 100 TBC. All right, so make sure that you read the dashboard. We want to create more billionaires because when you look critically, we have just few billionaires. We want to create more and more billionaires and millionaires all over the world. So guys, it's always important for you to understand the mature TBC community. We are going to have 1,111,111 billionaires. And we are going to have 111,111, all right, mass adoption team. These are those who are going to help to grow the TBC economy. So if you want to benefit the rotator program, make sure that you should be in the 111,111 members who are paying their admin fee and signing up merchant every month. Okay, so you are going to be the cream. You're going to be the cream because admin is going to pay you some amount of money. 10% of the admin fee goes to your rotator fundings. After a while, it's going to be 50%. At one point in time, you will find yourself having like $500,000 every month in Bitcoin that you are going to use to grow the TBC economy. That will be given to you by the admin. As a result of that, you have to make sure that you become active every month. okay, so that you can maintain your spots. And we're going to have the rest of 1 billion people. Please stay muted, okay? Stay muted. Trust, I think we should just kick some people out.
Okay, I will do that, Mr. Mb.
When you meet somebody twice, you just kick the person out, please.
Okay, Mr. Mb. All
right, so then we are going to have you see this spot here? This is the Millionaire Spot, the Millionaire Spot. So guys, for those of you who are not grabbing the TBC now, we are at this level now, distribution phase at this level. We want to fill the billionaire stage. If you're not grabbing it now, okay, you are going to find yourself at the millionaire's position if you don't grab it now. And you barely have like 0.01 TBC when we fill all these spots. When we fill all these spots, this is what you're going to have, okay? And somebody sharing my screen, I don't know. Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. All right, let me share my screen again. Let me share my screen here. All right. So guys, it's very important for you to explain this stage. And for those who miss this place, like those who miss these spots, okay? My computer, I don't know why it's just so sensitive. All right, for those who miss these spots, okay, if you miss that spot, you are going to fall in the employment level. Some people don't believe in TBC, they don't want to join, they don't want to take it serious. Okay, that's fine, no problem. We are going to employ you and pay you with TBC. Imagine that if we have, okay, imagine that if we have 1 billion people globally, okay, if we have 1 billion people globally who are actually millionaires and billionaires, we shall be creating jobs. We shall be creating jobs that we are going to employ between 5 to 6 persons. All right, because the employment zone, 3.5 billion people with less than 0.01 TBC coin working as employees of the TBC Millionaire getting paid salaries in 100% Kringles. So guys, if we have the mature TBC community and we have 1 billion people creating jobs, some people will just, and we have 50 million merchants globally, then the remaining of humanity that are not going to have the opportunity to be in our community, we shall employ them and pay them some good percentages in Kringles, or 100% in Kringles. So you see how that goes. If we have a community of 1 billion people and a community of 50 million merchants in our community, that anything you can buy in our community, nobody will have no problem to accept, will have no problem to pay people 100% in Kringles, because they have a community of merchants that they can also spend their Kringles. So that's where we are going, guys. That's actually where we are going right now. So if you don't fall in any of the stages, if you don't fall in any of the, I'm trying to screw up here, I don't know. So guys, if you don't fall in any of the stages, like the millionaire, the billionaire, or what have you, if you don't fall, let me refresh this page, sorry. Okay. So if you are not in the millionaire or billionaire stage, then you are going to be on the employment level. Okay, you are going to be on the employment level. So the question I want to ask you, where do you want to belong? Where do you want to belong? Do you want to keep belonging in the employment where then just be patient. We shall employ you and pay you with Kringles. I wanted to share here, but the image is taking time to load because of Zoom. All right. So which level do you want to become? We have the cream of the crop, which is the mass adoption. The mass adoption. Then we have the cream. Again. All right. Then which is the billionaire spot. Then we have the millionaire spot. Then we have the employment spot. Where do you want to belong? Okay, fine. You don't want to take it serious. No problem. Don't worry. Give us some time. We'll employ you and pay you 100% Kringles. If your salary is $1,000 per week or per month, we'll double. We'll pay you $5,000. Yes, because money is not going to be our problem. Money shall never be our problem because we have the money. We are a billionaire. We are billionaires. As a result of that, If you don't want to grab your position now, no problem. Wait for us. By the time we start employing, we pay you in kringles. And because you will not have the opportunity to become either a millionaire or a billionaire. Okay? So guys, on your dashboard, you have meetings. And these meetings, we have the mass adoption meeting, which what we are doing here. You can always insert the keyword here and get paid in kringles. Okay? You can always insert the keyword and get paid. All right? So the keyword of the day is program. So when you click on the meetings, you have a spot here to insert the keyword and you get paid. All right? You get paid. And then you have other meetings like Monday meetings. That is our weekly meetings that takes place on Monday. You can always click this link and insert the keyword and you also get paid. And you have many of such meetings, guys. You have many of such meetings here. Okay? Then you have rewards, which I just explained a while ago. You want to do a transaction, you must carry out the transaction verifications. You have broadcaster rewards. The admin is actually reward us for doing a broadcast also. We have a 24-hour rapid reward program too. Then let's go to marketing, guys. The first thing I have here is the marketing referral link. And I tell you guys, the admin has actually worked to see that the referrals or the the sign-up process is very simplified right now. So if you want to sign up a new person, you grab the link here. If it is a merchant, you grab this link. If it's a person who is not a merchant, you still grab the link. And what do? You just come here and you insert. And guys, the sign-up process has been simplified. It's just a one page to sign up somebody right now. So you just put the email address of the person, a verified email address, and what do? You put the name, username, country, password, you confirm, and you submit. Here we go. You must click here, I agree. And you have signed up the person. Then what is the next thing? After signing up the person now log into his account. So the person now log into his account and he can now enroll the facial verification. This is awesome. Yes, because the sign-up process, okay, it is very simplified. We have no reason for the community not to grow right now. The sign-up process is very simplified right now. The facial verification, awesome. The technology is good. Wow. And then you can now pay your admin fee. Wow. We have the fastest blockchain in the whole world right now. Okay, the fastest, it confirms within seconds. This is, in fact, it confirms within fraction of a second. Yes, between fraction of a second, our transaction is confirmed. What else do you want? What else do you want, people? Okay, so guys, that being said, that is your referral for you. And you have the PDF. This PDF guide helps you to be able to understand. If you want to know what the Mass Adoption Team is all about, download how the Bitcoin bounties. Do you want to earn some Bitcoin bounties? Download this. Okay, and also you have your referral link, your merchant referrals. All right, your merchant referrals right now, I have close to 1,400 to 500 merchants. Right now, we are working so hard because of the rain. The rain is slowing us down, but we are still on the top speed. So we are bringing lots and lots of merchants in the community. If you sign up a merchant, at the end of the month, when you pay your admin fee on the 1st, you are going to have one extra TBC per merchant. So if you have, let's say you sign up, let's just say somebody like me, I actually have 1,438 merchants. So the end of the month, okay, end of the month, I'm going to have 1,438 TBC that is going to be deposited in my account. These are all merchants. These are all merchants here. All right. So guys, at the end of the month, I'm going to have 1,438 TBC if I don't add any merchant anymore to the 1st of October. Wow. 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 You see that, guys? This is awesome. So sign up a merchant and get paid. Sign up a merchant and get paid. Then you have the merchant listing. You want to see all the merchants in your country. You click on merchant listing. You have the T-shirt committee. Do you want to have a micro loan and print a T-shirt that will be written on it? I do not consent to tyranny. You can have that, okay, printed out, and you have a loan. We have the T-shirt chairman, and we have the vice chair. You contact them, and you get a small loan. You can start a T-shirt business. If you want to become a T-shirt entrepreneur, contact them for a micro loan. You can pay back now with interest. Okay, so guys, we have the genealogy tree, we have posters, membership charts, and invitation. Guys, you have to stop writing on my screen. Thank you. Stop drawing on my screen. Okay, guys, let us continue. Okay, we have lots and lot of things to discuss today. This is just one of them. The keyword of the day is program. Keyword of the day is program. And if you, let's go to here, public, we want to have access to our public blog, click here. Our private blog, that is where you have our private blog. Then you have the private society. What is it all about? You click here. We have the send button test. You want to go take the send button test, you can go there, okay? Then we have the contest. The contest enables you to earn. You earn 200 grains of gold every week, every Monday, that is being paid to you in Bitcoin. You can collect it. It's being paid by the admin. So if you have the highest number of sign up for that week, you'll be paid in Bitcoin. The first person, 200 grains, about 800 and something dollars. Second person, $400. Third person, about $200. If there's a tie, it's about 100. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contests, and we have the heavy hitters. So guys, do you want to participate in any of the contests, get the highest number of sign up for that week, and you're going to earn some extra Bitcoin? That's for the contest. And also, guys, we have bulk payment. Okay, you have bulk payment. All right, do you want to earn some bulk payments? Then you can buy bulk payment to use it to pay for your admin fee. All right, you can approve registration credit. If somebody is joined using bulk payment, you can approve that. Then you have payment history. If your sponsor is admin, you can actually change. If you want to be a cash center, you register as a cash center, people can pay their admin fee through you, and you charge them extra 20%. You want to do merchant, you want to become a merchant, go to merchant listing. And of course, your profile, you want to change your profile, you correct some of the things you have there, you can do that. Then you have Bitcoin bounties. Bitcoin bounties enables you register your wallet address and also your Bitcoin, you put in your Bitcoin. You earn 50% in Bitcoin for any sign up that pay his admin fee. If any person pays admin fee, you have 50%. Then you can change your passwords. All right. So then guys, you now have sorry, let me go out from here. Okay, guys. Then you have the help desk, right? You have the help desk. Then you have information also here. I've skipped this. If you want to know the current value of 1 TBC today, you go to currency calculator. What is the value of 1 TBC today? Let me show you. What is the value? 1 TBC today, you're going to have the value of 1 TBC today is about 30 million USD for the value of 1 TBC. So when you pay your admin fee, you have 100 of this. Multiply 100 times 13 million. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, we know what that is. We have the help desk. Some of you keep writing, sending inbox me for problems. You just need to go to help desk and send a support ticket so that they will look into your problem. And you'll be precise to the point, if possible with a screenshot. And it is always easy when you want to contact the member's helper, go contact them with your support ticket number. Don't go and complain without support ticket number. You must have your support ticket number. Then you have the chat. This is going to be developed where we can chat. You can chat among all your referrals. And that is it for the our Kringle Cash back office. Guys, I'm going to take you on other things. There are other things that we might discuss, all right? But let me hear some few reactions as far as our Kringle Cash back office is concerned. Let me hear from Augustine. Chukwaku. Augustine?
It's all good. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Brother Ambi. And thank you for the summary. In fact, you are an expert because you take your time to say it and you make sure that everyone understands. And I want to add to a few things that you said, and it as regards this our new program that will be beginning from October 1st. You know, a good number of us in TBC, if we follow it like the way we follow our scriptures, it will be very easy. That is meditating on the things that are written by the administration. Now, some people have this mind that when you pay your administration fee or subscription fee now, that is, let's say 8 grain of gold, and then they can make the payments October, then deliberately skip November, skip December, and they know that if they skip January, their coins will be withdrawn, then they will pay by January, and then deliberately skip February and skip March. If they do that, their coins will be withdrawn by February. Now, let me explain from my own understanding. The administration said that it should be a monthly subscription because the system has to keep moving. If we pay this month, skip this month, skip this month, and people start doing that, that means the system will suffer and the system won't stand the test of time. So the condition is you can make an owe, or you can owe the system for 2 months. That doesn't mean that it would overlook those 2 months. You have to make the payment.
You must pay.
If you don't pay, then the system is going to suffer. So you have to make sure you've covered up those ones you are owing as outstanding. If you use sense and say, I will miss these 2 months, the following month I'll pay, then it will cover me for the following 2 months. No, your coins will be withdrawn. And when it's withdrawn, you will say, but I was keeping up to the 3 months. It won't apply. So some of us who may have been hearing this, make sure you are regularly paying. Choose the best one you can keep up with. If it is 2 grains, continue on 2 grains going forward. Build your team and leverage on your team so that your team can sustain you when you enter 4 grains, and then when you enter 8 grains. Make sure that you build your team. The system of the Kringle Society is based on leveraging on people. And when people leverage on people, that hierarchy of the mature TBS economy will be built. It doesn't matter, it could be 10. It could be 20. You will choose how many people you want to leverage on so that you can stand the test of time. Thank you, sir. If I am wrong, please make my corrections. Correct me. But if I am right, no wahala. Thank you.
Great contribution, Augustine. It's very important for us to pay, guys. If you skip a month, without paying, it doesn't mean that you will not pay. You will still pay. And talking about coins withdrawal, the old members, we are all old members, and no decision has been taken about that. But as from October 1st, any person coming in is new, right? Okay, it's new person, so that can apply to them. So you just have to make them to understand. They don't pay, then they might lose their coin because we are just stewards over those coins. So us now, we are all old members till October 1st. So that decision will still decide what to do with us that are old members who are not wanting to pay, and we have millions of coins in our wallet. So we'll decide on that as we move forward. Okay, let's hear from Lena. Lena.
Thank you, Ambassador, for the platform you gave me. Mine is just on the program we have. It's so wonderful, this program, because it's accommodating each and everyone. Those were complaining they cannot able to pay the admin fee, they can now able to pay. What I would like to encourage the member is just not to skip and you say you will pay later. Because once you say you skip a month and you want to pay later, you might not able to pay it. Because the program, the reason why the admin put 3 programs is to accommodate everybody, and those who were saying they cannot able to pay it. You have got 2 grain, you have got 4, and you have got 8. You are now choosing in which one. And there is a chance when you feel now you want to go to the billionaire, then you change from 2 grain and you go and maintain 8 grain if you feel now you are capable of doing it. I think the program, it's a very nice and a well designed. My encouragement, and I wanted it to be compulsory, like there is no skipping of the month, because now we have the program which is catering everybody. Why do we have give a room for people to skip and pay later? I think there we might creating a confusion so that people, they might taking the advantage of the system. And we have the system we suffer. If we look at what admin pay today for the account, it's 70. You mentioned about 70 million, if I'm not mistaken, or $70,000. It's a lot. If we are not paying, then we let the system suffer. And the admin might not able to cater all those ones. And the system is there for us to run our organization. The organization without the money to pay, it will suffer. Let us not skip the month. That is my advice for our people. And I just want to ask this Monday meeting for English. I always wanted to attend, but when I go there, I cannot find the link.
The link is always 5 p.m. West African time. You have the link there. 5 p.m. West African time. Yeah, it will be there.
Okay. Okay, I will check next Monday.
Okay, that's fine. We'll be happy to have you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, guys, let's hear from our mama pastor in the house, Pastor Helen. Pastor Helen, unmute Pastor Helen. All right, let's hear from another person. Dan Baro Hino.
I'm here.
Dan? Okay, guys, you stay muted. If you want to say something, put your hands up. Isaac Kroma. Unmute. Unmute, Isaac. Mohammed, unmute.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Mine is a question I want to ask.
Right.
I know we have a billionaire and millionaire program.
Right.
Those who pay regularly the 8 grains of gold will fall into the billionaire program, isn't it?
Correct.
Those who pay 4 grains will fall into millionaire program. What of those who pay 2 grains?
Millionaire program.
They fall to?
Millionaire.
Those who pay 2 grains?
Yes, please.
No. Okay, what's the reward for paying 2 grains? How many kringles?
You don't have any reward. You just have the gift.
The gift of 250?
Yes.
No reward at all?
No, you start having reward when you pay 4.
It's okay.
All right.
So, hello?
Yes.
Can I come in here?
Hello, Ambassador Imbe. Sorry, my phone was active.
All right, we'll come back to you, Pastor Helen. Let's finish with Mohammed. Then we'll come back to you, Pastor Helen.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Yes.
I was trying to advise that let there be some little reward for 2 grains of gold, because at least there's a difference between somebody who paid 2 grains and those who don't pay at all.
But you have 250 kringles. You already have 250 kringles. So that will be what will force you now to move to 4 grains or to build your team to work to 4 grains. You have the gifts already. It's already a reward. The gift is about $3,000. That's huge. For paying just 2 grains, that's $8.
What I'm saying is, even though he will get the 250 grains. Anybody who joins, whether he pays or not, he gets 250 grains, isn't it?
It is, but you will not be able to earn Bitcoin bounty. If he joins for free, or you are not paying at all, you won't earn Bitcoin bounty until you start paying before you can earn Bitcoin bounty. So that's the difference.
Sorry, sir. The people who pay 2 grains will earn Bitcoin bounty?
Yes, but the people who are not paying will not earn Bitcoin bounty.
It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. You're welcome.
Can I come in here?
Okay, Reverend, let's hear from Pastor Helen, then we'll come to Reverend Refuse John. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ambassador. You are doing a great job. I actually have learned so much every Friday listening to you. Initially, about before the whole COVID-19 lockdown started, understand what the TBC was all about. I just registered like 2 years ago, and then at the end of last year, I became very active. I learned so much from you. And one thing, consistency is the name of the game. Consistency, being committed is the name of the game. We cannot bring about freedom and change if we are not consistent and committed to the vision of the team. Each and every one of us, we have a part to play. And the part to play is you bring people, come and see what I'm learning, come and see what I'm gaining.
It's kind of choppy. Pastor Helen, it's kind of choppy. You are saying something.
Liberated. That's how it's about transformation in a community.
Right.
Understanding. Then people. So coming to this community, gaining knowledge is what makes the community to grow.
Right.
Understanding, in all you're getting, get understanding. Wisdom is, and the understanding of the workings of the TBC lies upon us that
very choppy. Oh, very sorry. Okay. Pastor Helen? We are very sorry. We are trying to mute when the network is not good. We can mute also. All right. It looks like the network is not friendly with you, Pastor Helen, for today. All right. So trying to mute.
Bring more people. You know, it's like getting followers.
Right.
The followers are getting
They're trying to mute. Oh my God.
From me.
Okay.
Good morning, fellow TBC.
Good morning. We lost her. Thank you. Let's go to Reverend Refuse.
Okay. Good morning, fellow TBCians.
Good morning.
I would want to understand the use of the help desk very well, as you are explaining. I mean, the other time I was trying to launch a complaint, but I don't just understand the system very well, so I couldn't follow up because now I was trying to post this thing, the evidence of my payment, which couldn't yield a result.
Right.
So
did you send a screenshot, or you did not know how to go about it?
Exactly. I don't know how to go about that.
So when you click on help desk, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
You come here, click open a new ticket. You click there. You want to open a new ticket. Then allow it to load. Okay. Go to help desk. There's something, open a ticket, it's still loading or something. We need to have open a tickets. All right. I don't know why we can't have this. Okay. All right. So we have to click on open a ticket. I think I have a ticket that is open. Maybe that's why. I don't know what's happening. It's still loading. Let me see. I had a ticket that was open. I have not opened that. Good. Okay. Here we are. Okay, so when we come to open a ticket, this is to reply something I wrote. You will see open a ticket here. I don't know why it's not here today. So there should be something here like open a ticket. And then you can now send a message to them. Okay.
Ambassador.
Yes.
Help the open
no.
Ambassador.
Yes.
Ambassador. You can click on help desk. That word.
Yeah, I'm clicking, but it won't. It's not working. This way, it's not working out. So. Yes. Move on.
Yeah, close all the attentions in red. You have room for a new ticket.
Okay,
close
thank you.
all the other tickets in red.
We'll go to dashboard. So guys, if you have many tickets that are open, you might not be able to have another spot. So
0032.
Please stay muted. So Mr. Mufo, where do I close it here? Close.
Yeah, click on attention, you go in and you go below, you close.
Okay. Below, close. I see.
Okay. Close the other one.
So when you have many tickets, guys, when you have many tickets, you need to close them so that you can have a means. You see, I also send a support ticket. Don't think that I don't send a support ticket. If you have a problem, send a support ticket. Don't only complain. Send a support ticket. When I have my problem.
Let me also profit to say, when you're sending a support ticket, precise the subject request. That is the request type. Don't confuse request type. Abuses should go to commissioner. Change of email should go to the other area. So always look at the subject type. If your problem has to do with payments, do it. Choose the subject payments. If your problem has to do with change of email, choose the subject change of email. If it's a wallet security question, do same. Close the first one. Go to the first one that is still open and closed, and you actualize. You're going to have room for opening a new ticket. So guys, always select the right subject type for your letter to go to the right place.
Excuse me, where it is written, summarize, what do you write there?
Summary is the summary of the problem. So come to the member helpers meeting. We're going to show you all that. We'll teach you on all that. There is everything on that. Profit always, if you don't know how to open a ticket, come to the member helpers meeting.
That's right.
We'll help you to do everything on that.
Okay. When is that?
Just after
30 minutes after this meeting, there is a link that is circulating there, member helpers meeting link. 30 minutes after this meeting, join us. We're going to take you along on that. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Let's quickly move over to something else before we come to our general Q&A. All right. Please stay muted. Okay. Wow. All right. To kick somebody out. Okay. Thank you. Please stay muted. Okay. Who is that? Adams. Stay muted or you'll be kicked out. All right, we'll come back to.
A lot of noises.
Yes, any person making noise, we should be able to kick the person out. Let's go to something else real quick, then we'll come back to our general Q&A. Let me share my screen. Remember that the keyword of the day is program. That's the keyword of the day, okay? Now, guys, listen, we have something that we'll be launching next week, which is very, very important. And by the way, guys, those of you sending me messages asking about the app admin has said they are testing it. They are actually making sure that everything is okay. It is what it is. If something is not working very well, they have to fix it. So they cannot give us something which is not perfect. So we have to be patient for all those who are worried about the merchant app. Programmers, it is what it is. If you're a programmer, you understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you might think that this thing will work well. No, it won't work well. You need to connect all the nodes and all the dots, you know. So that's how it is with programming. So admin says the problem is not, he's not the one programming. The programmers are the people doing the job. So as a result of that, we just have to be patient for them to finish and test before we can give it to the community. So little patience on the merchant app. However, we have something very important that will be starting next week. And it is so important that we discuss the plan, okay, the plan to move TBC forward. I'm going to just read this. I might just throw in one or two things as you stay muted, please, stay muted. So, please stay muted, no noise. Okay. This pandemic has validated the need for a solution such as TBC, putting our trust in a financial system linked directly to the force of government is clearly working against humanity. Paper money is on its way out, and we need TBC to grow much faster so that it will stand as a better option in a cashless society. Up to 1,000 Uber active members come together daily at our mass adoption training to meet with the creator of TBC to discuss democratically ideas that will speed up our growth and stabilize the growth currently achieved. Time is not on our side because this pandemic is scheduled to last for 5 years so that the enemy can microchip the whole of humanity. As a creator of TBC, I would tell you that I would rather die than to be chipped. Most of these active members feel the same way. We certainly take this current situation very serious. Let's refer to this group of Uber active members as co-admins of TBC. And together, we have come up with this plan to move TBC forward. To make this point very clear, it was not just one person that came up with this plan. It was a collective and democratic effort that resulted in establishing this plan. So when one refers to the admin now, one is not referring to just one person. One is referring to the most active body of members in TBC as the admin. All right, so let me just scroll up again. So guys, hope you understand. It's very, very clear what I'm saying there. Okay, when you add up all of the Bitcoin bounties, Bitcoin contests, rotator fundings, information technology, and tech support expenses monthly, it comes to about $300,000 a month right now. We are currently running a significant operation right now that has huge potential to change the world for the better. We just need to keep supporting and funding this system. Unfortunately, we have slipped backwards in that funding. At the time of writing this plan, we cannot continue to slip backwards. The rotator had 17,073 on it in July, and then slipped down to 15,000 in August of 2020. All right, so just continue here. All right, we will launch the app for merchant on September 1st, 2020, and this should explode our merchant base, making TBC more and more spendable as time goes on. Professional brochures have been made to speed up the marketing of merchant adoption. We just need more TBCians out there that are willing to talk to the owners of these businesses. Our training is now hyper-focused on mass merchant adoption to make TBC spendable. There have been years of blog posts educating our members on the differences between the distribution phase of TBC and the economic phase of TBC. In this same blog post, it was made clear that nobody owns TBC coins held in their wallets. Okay, so let me scroll down here. Oops. Oh my word. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So the coins held are a form of stewardship attached to the mission to end poverty globally. The admin do have the power to call back TBC coins to the admin's wallet if members either misuse or abuse the TBC currency. It is evident that we must make the cost of becoming either a millionaire or billionaire in TBC very clear. Upfront, as new members join, consistent monthly payment is a required cost as far as new members are concerned. We will make this very clear on October 1st, 2020, as far as old members are concerned. We need more time to discuss if we should grandfather them or also hold them accountable to these same standards. That discussion may take months to resolve the issue. The issue is complex as far as old members are concerned. About 300,000 old members are holding on to one whole TBC coin or more, and there are only 1,111,111 billionaires positioned. So the following will certainly apply to new members, and we will sort out what to do with the old members lately. We have decided that the 8 grains, one size fits all approach to funding will be replaced with a tied funding system. All right. Once you select a starting tie, you are committed to it monthly, and while it is easy to upgrade from one tie to the next, downgrades will require the return of distributed TBC coin back to their admin's wallets. Okay. All members with one whole TBC coin or more will need to pay 8 grains per month before January 1st, 2021 to move forward with us. We should have a final decision about either grandfathering or holding all members to the same standards before January 1st, 2021. Billionaire Program. Cost 8 grains monthly and late payments are acceptable up to 90 days before TBC coins need to be returned back to the admin's wallet. Benefits. Unlimited spending in the TBC 009 wallet with only one rule: to contact the commissioner if spending exceeds 1,000 a day to prove to the commissioner that the transaction is real and not fraud. Collect full 50% in Bitcoin bounties from all referrals regardless of what tie they are on. So if their referrals pay 8 grains, they get 4 grains. Or if they pay 4 grains, they get 2 grains. Or if they pay 2 grains, they get 1 grains. Right. They are placed on the rotator and collect funding from it monthly as it rotates until all 111,111 rotator positions are filled. They collect billionaire Kringle reward, including the super promo running right now, where they get 1,000 TBC coin whenever they make their payment. They collect 100, sorry, whenever they make their payment. All right, so let me go to Millionaire Program. Oops, sorry. Millionaire Program. Cost 4 grains monthly and late payments are accepted up to 90 days before TBC coins need to be returned back to the admin's wallet. Benefits. $500 a day spending limit is hard-coded into their TBC 9 wallet during the distribution phase of TBC. Collect full 50% in Bitcoin bounties from only the referrals on their, oops, sorry. I can't scroll very well here. I don't know what's happening here. All right. Sorry about that. 500. This page is freaking me out. All right, so let me continue. I need to get this. This particular place is my problem. Oh my God. Let me enlarge this. Let me see something, okay? All right. So they collect Millionaire Kringles reward, which would not include, all right? Sorry. Which will not include a super promo right now, where they will have collected 100 TBC coins by making the monthly payment of 8 grains. Millionaire Kringle reward tend to be 1,000 times less, up to maximum distribution total of 0.999999 TBC within the TBC distribution phase. Starter program costs 2 grains monthly, but they can't collect any kind of Kringle rewards. All they get is the gift benefit. $100 a day spending limit is hard-coded into their TBC 9 wallet during the distribution phase of TBC. Collect full 50% in Bitcoin bounties from only the referrals on their same tie. So if their referrals pay 8 grains, they get 1. If they pay 4 grains, they get 1. If they pay 2 grains, they get 1. No Kringle rewards, sorry. Okay, so guys, that is it for that. It's important that we bring this up because we are pre-launching that next week, and we shall officially launch that on the 1st of October 2020. All right, that is it, guys. So we'll be taking now questions and answers, or any reactions you want to say about this. Feel free now for us to talk about it. Let me hear you speak. Indicate with your hands. Right? Want to say something? Just indicate. I'm trying to go to many pages here. All right, I'm seeing Alex. Hello, Alex. Unmute, Alex. Alex, unmute.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Okay. Concerning this old merchants, these old members, that some of them have not been paying admin fees for a while now. I don't think it would be right for admin to take their Kringles back, because this Kringle is given to them freely. It's given to them freely. And many of them has been in this for a while. For them not to be paying admin fee, maybe that is something that is up to. They don't have money or something is bothering them. So that's why thing admin is going to take back their coin back. Hello?
Alex, maybe you are new.
Hello?
Or maybe have you been attending this meeting?
Yeah. I've been attending the meeting.
Yeah, but it looks like there are some things. It looks like there are some things that you haven't understood. We are all members, and no decision has been taken. Everybody in TBC now is an old member, so no decision has been taken. At least, please. So no decision has been taken whether admin is taking your coin back or not. We haven't decided on it. But as from the 1st of October, any person coming in who decide to be an active 2 grains of gold payment every month, that's about $8 every month, or you pay 4 grains, which is about $16 every month, or you pay 8 grains, which is about $32 every month. So as from October 1st, any new member should know that every month he pays his admin fee, depending on your pocket. But for the old members, no decision has been taken so far. But if you are a new member coming as from October 1st, if you skip a month without paying, you have up to 90 days to pay. If you don't pay within that 90 days, you have to return the coin to the admin's wallet. We are steward of the coin. You don't own the coin. Okay. If you want to claim that you own the coin, be prepared to pay taxes for the billions you have in your accounts. You understand? Okay. So we are just.
But for the old member, no decision has been taken for the old member.
Yes, but we shall take a decision for them, because it is not right for somebody to be a billionaire and you just sit. It's not right for somebody to be a billionaire and he does nothing, the society will not accept you as a billionaire. So we are going to take a decision from now up to maybe January 2020. A decision will come out for that. Is that clear?
Okay. That's all right, no problem.
Okay, let's hear again from Muhammad.
Okay.
You want to say something again? All right, we have Abdubofo Joseph. Unmute your mic. Joseph, want to say something? Okay, let's hear from Joe Ayema Elias.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, admin and everyone. I have to appreciate you, admin, for all your efforts so far and the entire TBC system.
Thank you.
My point of view is this. In as much as we have to appreciate all the developmental activities that have been going on in TBC, definitely TBC has to grow. It has to develop to the optimal point of expectations of everyone. So, but definitely, I want to say that when we look at the current situation, it's quite amiable anyway. But I think we need to add some kind of ginger to ensure that TBC gets to what we're looking at. For instance, hello?
Yes, we are having some external noise. I'm trying to find out where the noise is coming from.
Okay.
Let me just mute everyone, then you can unmute again. No. Okay, you can unmute again. Alice, I need to kick some people out, please. You can't control your mic, I kick you out. Okay, Joe, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, admin. So my point of view is that I said that it's quite appreciable that you have been putting up very consistent efforts in ensuring that TBC grows, TBC develops to what we're expecting. In as much as we are doing that, I want to say that I want to say that we need to be mindful of certain things, that we don't be antithetical of what we are trying to build at the same time. That is trying to retrogress while we want to progress. For instance, the cryptocurrency space generally in the world today are looking at decentralized. Hello, am I together with you? Sorry. So cryptocurrency generally all over the world today is looking at a decentralized system, and I think you know better. You should look into that also and see how that can develop TBC. Secondly, the philosophy of TBC is that philosophy that says that people we have to be lifting people out of their poverty status, and at the same time, when we now begin to talk about what we are discussing now, I am looking at a situation where TBC is also saying that, oh, we are looking at eradicating poverty, but at the same time, those who are poor are also being the TBC is now being taken over from them to those who are actually rich, and so they are finding themselves quite in a confused situation. For instance, to say that if because of their inability to pay for TBC, which is very important, I mean, admin fee anyway, which is very important, no doubt, but I think it will be in a very drastic decision to that TBC will be withdrawn for him if eventually such a decision is taken anyway. It has not been taken, it's just a proposal, for instance. I understand that. But I think it has to be done in such a manner that the population we are trying to accumulate, the population TBC trying to gather all over the world should be maintained. The tempo should be maintained, because anybody that drops off TBC population is a minus and not a plus. And so we'll start all over again and build it, except if we're not looking at the genuinity, for instance, and the objectivity of building a TBC population, as in this mass adoptions and all that. So what I'm trying to say is that let's not take TBC away from the poor and take it to the rich. Again, I know that when we say some people are billionaires and all that in TBC and they cannot pay admin fee, of course we know that in reality it is far from it. But in objective, I'm sorry, in ideology,
Joe.
Thank
Joe,
you.
Are you talking about old members or new members? Which category are you talking about here?
Both old and new, because those who are coming new are also going to come in new, just like the old members came in. So in Africa, generally, we know we are living in a third world country where poverty is absolutely perhaps about 95% overwhelming. So whether somebody is coming in new or old does not classify that person as better than the old or better than the new. So in any case, let's be mindful of the fact that we are building people, we are building population, and then it should be progressive and not retrogressive, no matter what the situation is. Anybody that has come into the system should be made to remain there. Secondly, let's not look at the centralizing of TBC. For instance, the issue of saying that TBC is a gift, but at the same time is something that you are holding, for the service or whatever. That is that the TBC does not belong to anyone. Yes, it is also looking at, I think that ideology is also coming from the fiat ideology, the government monetary system. That is where the money you have today could be called upon by the government, for instance. And so we are looking at, let's be looking at the proper cryptocurrency ideology that would give people the confidence to come into the system and remain there forever, so that we can build the population, so that people will have the confidence to build the population. And at the same time, I want to also appeal that there are certain dynamics that can actually make TBC very, very viable, very, very spendable, quickly, that merchants can also adopt and be confidently adopting it, even without inviting them. For instance, is it possible for, I know TBC is about $13 million, for instance, as short while, perhaps you can put all things together, articulate them, see how it
Okay, I appreciate my network was kind of breaking. I didn't actually get everything.
Hello, sir. Can I interject, please?
Okay, is that Augustine?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, Joe. I didn't get everything, actually. My network dropped down. Okay, Augustine, go ahead, please.
All right. Brother Joe, greetings. And I listened to everything you said, and my network was okay. Now, I want you to please understand something. First of all, we are not like the rest. That's the first thing I would want you to understand. And cryptocurrency has come to stay, and it's no new thing that in the nearest future, the whole world will be submerged into digital currencies, which are bank-owned kind of digital currencies, and cryptocurrencies, which are finite in numbers. Now, you are also correct that in a way, we bought some ideas from the government's ideas. Yes, but we are private. Now, being private, we are making sure that we stick to our goal. Our goal is eradicating poverty globally. Now, there is this mentality that has been in every human being on earth, and that mentality is an attitude of selfishness and greed. That is the major reason why the Kringle Society says, you see this coin, it doesn't belong to you, it belongs to the community. And belong to the community clearly means you cannot be greedy with what is not yours. You cannot be selfish with what is not yours. Now, to correct your idea of saying it is taking money from the poor and giving to the rich, no, we are working based on meritocracy. Meritocracy means if you want it, then go for it. There was one thing that one of the presidents of the United States wanted to do And then I think it were the Democrats that started fighting him. He wanted to say to whom more is given, more should be expected. And they fought him about it and said no. They wanted it such that the government will borrow millions of money and then transfer the liability to the citizens by paying taxes. That is the medium that the world knows. And it is cheating, it is stealing, it is wickedness. In the Kringle society, we are correcting it. And it takes someone with a very good holistic view of the future to see what we are doing in the Kringle society. We are not taking money from the poor and giving to the rich. No, 2 grains, 4 grains, 8 grains. Let me also make you know that over time, 8 grains of gold will appreciate. In the next 5 years, 8 grains of gold may be $200, and you have to pay it every month. If you don't have a proper structure that you are leveraging on, I'm sorry, you are dropping from the billionaire category. You are dropping from your Bitcoin bounties, from your rotator. And if you are not regularly working with your team, then your Bitcoin bounties will stop flowing. So this thing is a process. A whole thing that is happening in the Kringle society is a process. Understand this process so that you don't twist it. The public notice is also there. Public notice gives you a good understanding. We are so different from the rest. And I tell you, many people don't like how we are because it closes every opportunity to manipulate, closes every opportunity to cheat or steal. So please, I want to take your time and look, and also have a mentor, someone that's going to follow up on you. If you don't have someone that is going to follow up on you, you are going to get twisted. And also, unlearn what you have already known. Because for you to follow the Kringle society, you must drop all your ideas and then begin to work with the system that has been placed. The TBC community is just a perfect system. You may not believe what I'm saying, but this is the whole truth. Take your time and look into it. And as you follow it, I believe you're going to enjoy the benefits. I believe we're building a new world, and this new world naturally will submerge the world, and the world will follow it. It won't happen now. People are fighting it, people are saying it will crash, but the truth is what is prevailing. And whether you like it or not, it must prevail. There's this saying, I'm ending my talk. There's this saying, allow the truth, let the truth fight for itself. If we are doing evil, we shouldn't have come to this point. But I believe we're doing the right thing. And if you are determined, I believe you are going to get there. So this is my little contribution. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Augustine, for that wonderful contribution. Okay, guys, I want to say something before we take other people's contribution. Honestly, poverty is sorry, guys. I want to say that for me, personally, poverty is a mindset. And
I also want to thank Brother Augustine.
Sorry about that, guys. My network actually break down. Okay, Pastor, go ahead, please. Sorry, I dropped down.
Right. No problem. Yeah, Augustine, thank you for setting the record straight. In fact, these are the major battle TBC is going through. And the battle is a battle of misinformation. Sometimes I just wonder how we can educate our members very well about the principles and concept of TBC. First of all, no one should expect TBC to flow in the same radar, in the same pattern with the public coin. If Satoshi Nakamoto had the existing concept, we all have to flow to a pattern, he wouldn't have come out with Bitcoin. He decided to think outside the box and break the existing rule. And today we have private currency. So the same thing is TBC, a new creation that is thinking outside the box of the public cryptocurrency. Yes, we understand most of us here are traders. We understand the forex market perfectly, but we think TBC has a better pattern to help the crypto industry because the rest of the crypto industry cannot stand the test of time with their volatility. All right, so TBC has a unique principle. And for that matter, we should always be content with what we have and try to learn the system. Furthermore, his concept of taking the coin from the poor to the rich is very disturbing. And that should also be critically looked into. because most of TBCians have this mentality. And when they say that, it makes TBC an inhuman and a little bit wicked. Meanwhile, that is not it. TBC is very humanitarian. TBC is not taking coin from a poor person to a rich person. TBC is rather setting a system of meritocracy in which everyone will chew what you can bite. You bite what you can chew, rather. All right, so TBC is saying we can't all be billionaires, guys, in the world. We can't all be billionaires. So look at yourself, your financial status, your level of influence, and decide where you want to be. In fact, being a millionaire is not bad at all. We shouldn't blackmail that position as if millionaires are nothing. They are the best. It's good. But we thank God TBC is giving us opportunity to be billionaires ahead of millionaires. All right, so looking at the number that TBC want to be billionaires, it is just about 1% or 0.1% of our total population of 1 billion. Guys, do the mathematics yourself. 1 million out of 1 billion. What percentage? Smaller percentage. And all of us here cannot fill that smaller percentage. So by all means, there have to be a very strong system to create fairness so that no one will feel cheated. That's why TBC say, okay, if you want to be part of the cream, these are the requirements and the standard. It's just a matter of you and I looking at yourself. Can you meet the requirement of being a billionaire? If no, why can't you accept the fact that my status cannot help me to be a billionaire? Therefore, let me come down to a level of a millionaire and be content with what the system gives me. Furthermore, TBC is not saying only the rich should be billionaires. In fact, we should understand, even if TBC want to make everybody billionaire in the system, the world will reject it, because the world, as designed by God, have a pattern that we all have to flow. And the pattern indicates that you can't reap whilst you haven't sown. It is a natural principle. So if we all force the admin, make all of us billionaire, the world will reject it, because the world expects you to sow before you reap. So your effort have to be in proportion with what you are getting. All right, so let's understand that principle, that it is all a matter of meritocracy and everyone looking at yourself. The poorest person on earth can prove to be a billionaire by influencing people to follow him. If you can't influence people to follow you, you can't be a billionaire, because by the principle of the world, a billionaire needs to be a person of influence. So just a matter of you getting 2 people that can pay, and you are saved, and your spot is maintained forever. If you can't influence 2 people to pay for you, and then you can't claim to be a billionaire. All right, so we are not expecting everybody to be paying this admin fee from his pocket. This is a system that is very clear on our dashboard. And for that matter, it's just a matter of you listening to me. If you want to maintain your spot in the billionaire, then begin to influence people to follow you. Once you are able to influence, TBC will agree that you are a billionaire, and the world will also agree, because you have that power of influence. If not, if TBC even make you a billionaire, the world reject you, because you cannot influence and you don't have the power to support what you have. These are some of the information we all need to have, and so that we are not misinformed that TBC is taking the coin from the poor to the rich. That is
right.
very, very different.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastor Isaac. My admin, good morning. That contribution. Please, you don't speak over the admin. If you have something to say, you can unmute, or you can put up your hand so that we call on you. Okay, you don't just interrupt. All right, so let's hear from Michael Babindele. Michael, let's make our contribution brief and straight to the points. We have just a few minutes to go.
Hello.
Yes, right.
Hello, good morning. Because of time, I just want to go straight to the problem. I just learned yesterday that majority of my referrals have their wallet reset to 0 TBC. So I don't know the problem.
It should be a technical problem. That is not the first time it has happened like that. When they are working, it can always happen like that. So don't be panicked. Everything will be fine.
Okay, thank you.
Leader B, I join my voice to tell you also, it's a technical problem. Everything is okay. No panicking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Obi, can I come in, please? Let me explain that. Can I explain that?
Victor, right. Hello, Victor. Okay. All right. I guess some of you don't still understand. You don't still get it. When you look at the article, if you misuse this coin, it will be taken away from you. If you are doing things that are all discounting, your accounts should even be shut down. So we are all old members. The issue of taking coins, whatever, has been discussed, and Pastor Isaac has nailed it. We are all members and no decision has been taken, but it doesn't mean that we'll not take a decision. We'll democratically take a decision. All those coming as from next month, make them very clear. Let them choose a program they can pay. 8 grains of gold, 4 grains of gold, or 2 grains of gold. And you can pay once. Sign up 2 person, you already have money to pay the next month. That's it. It's a very simple program. So whether you are old or new, as from next month, all those who are new, it will be a different program. Mr. Victor, you want to say something?
Yeah, I'm talking of the zero balance. Are you hearing me?
But that's just what we said. The zero balance is a technical problem that will be resolved.
Are you hearing me? Let me explain it. Zero balance. If you put your security question in letter, when you register, zero balance. But if you put it in small letter, get your full balance there. I don't know if you are hearing me.
It's kind of choppy. You are saying something about a security question or security answer. If you put in capital letters, is that what you're saying?
If you give you zero balance.
If you put in small letters.
Put it in small letter.
No, this is for 10, more than 10 people. More than 10 people. The same thing. No,
whatever the case, please. Whatever the case, okay? Whatever the case, it's a technical issue that will be resolved. Whatever the case, it's a technical issue. Guys, Mr. Victor, your network is very choppy. Okay.
Put it in small letter. Tell them to put.
We said, whatever the case, there is a small technical issue or glitch. So just be patient and everything is going to work out. Okay, guys, I want to show you something before we go. Maybe I can take your reaction. I tell you, poverty is a mindset. All right? Let us understand that. Once you understand that it's a mindset and educate others, that is all about their mind, their life will change. The moment I discover that nobody has caused me to be poor, but me alone, my life changed. The day I changed my mindset about poverty, my life changed. Let me show you a very short video, how I used to be very poor. I did that video when I was actually leaving that place. I just did it for, I don't know. Now, actually, this was in 2017, but see my life before 2007, before 2016. All right, see my life before 2016. Because I did this video when I've actually made 1 year in this apartment, but this is not my apartment. But anyway, so anyway, this was when we used to have TBC president on something like that. That was 2017, when I was already the TBC president or something like that, okay? I did a short video. I'm going to show you now the room where I was coming from, okay? Just watch. All my friends, all those who know me, all those who are still to know me. My name is Derek. I am TBC president. I want to take some few minutes to listen about it. I want to tell you about the bullion coin, something that has. All right, so I want to forward it. We don't have much time. Okay. Training me lots and lots of stuff. Sometimes it's and she said this is something that is good for you. You should try it. And that's how I joined. And when I joined, I keep getting more knowledge about it. And I studied it. I understood how this cryptocurrency works. And the value keep increasing as the community was increasing. Then, all right. Then later on, so $20, $25, community was increasing. Then All right, guys. See, this is where I used to live before when I joined TBC. This is where I used to live. All right. I did not sit quiet and tell myself that I'm poor. Let me just buy coin and stay quiet. No, I didn't do that. I was living here when I joined this TBC. This is my wife. My wife, we were actually, anyway, we got married in 2017. This is her when we were actually just dating, like engaged, you know. It's not that easy. But then I kept going. I had a date. I believed in what I was doing. So, guys, you can see my room. You know that kind of a room now, where there is bed, there is kitchen, there is everything. Those guys who are young here, you can relate. Something that it's called bedsitter. You see where I was coming from. So when I joined, I didn't sit down. I didn't just sit down and say, okay, I'll be a billionaire tomorrow. No. I went out and started talking to people like crazy. And see, look at this. You see my room? Crazy. Look like, oh my world. And by then, September, I wanted to be the national president. I came in cooperation with my brothers. So you can see my room where where you can keep your dressing. It was just a one room. When I joined TBC, 2016, I was in this room. I can remember very well. I know this place very well. I always go there and visit the landlord, and we have some wine together. He's like, oh, babe, you're already a big man now, you know? But this is where I'm coming from. I didn't just say I'm poor. Okay, I'm poor. Yes, I was earning about $80 per month. I didn't tell myself that, okay, since I'm poor, I will just sit down and the TBC admin will make me a billionaire. No. I started going out. Encouraging my friends, my families, all those who know me. And today,
one room home.
Today, yeah. My apartment. So this
That's
is my apartment
wonderful.
right now.
Wow.
Just in one of the corners of my apartment right now. This is my apartment right now. It's so good.
Today?
So guys, you have seen it. I didn't sit down and tell myself and be complaining, I want to become a millionaire. I changed my mindset and everything about me changed. And that is the end of our meeting for today. All right. So guys, if you have...
Bravo! Leader, I'm proud of you.
I follow your step.
So guys, you have seen it. Don't sit down and be complaining. The keyword of the day. The keyword of the day. Of the day is program. Now listen. Before we go, guys, before we go. Let's all say this. Break the yoke of poverty in your life. Yes. Break the yoke of poverty in your life. My life. Break the yoke of poverty in your life.
I discovered one power.
Break the yoke of poverty in your life.
Break the yoke of poverty in my life. Break the yoke of poverty in my life.
The yoke of
Thank you so much, guys. And let's all meet on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Break the yoke of poverty.
Thank you.
Break in my business. Break